And we're just getting started. And we're just getting started.
Dog biting.
Yeah. And before, so I was just watching her and the dude next to her, and they were like, and I was like, yeah, it's hard as fuck to choke out a pit bull. And at first, they didn't even want to, they didn't even let it click in their brain. Mm-hmm. But I could see it click in their brain, and it was just like, and then they got the smile on their face, and I was like, yo, you weren't expecting that, huh? That's the best, man. That's the best. That's my favorite, to trick them. And then, like, it'd be funny enough to where you're, like, letting them off easy. You're not trying to be a dick. Mm-hmm. You are, though. I mean, to trick them into laughing is the fucking whole thing.
Right. But that's another thing to remember. Like, you gotta flex the muscle of all these different parts of your hour every now and then and keep them flexed. I could definitely tell that you weren't delivering it. I wouldn't say this is the best that you've ever delivered. But it was good
to, oh, for sure. But look how adequately I delivered it, being nervous about not delivering it.
Sure.
It was cool. I totally agree with you every little bit. Like, yeah, I haven't done it in such a long time that I'm nervous about it again. Mm-hmm. But that's definitely why we agreed to do it right now. And I got to see if it would go into the other thing that we've used lately. And it did.
Yeah.
So that was its own little test. Did I miss any jokes through it?
You missed the homeless joke.
But I did add,
and you also missed the technology changes everything joke.
Well, I missed that one on purpose. Since I didn't talk about the homeless people, I went into the homeless people there. It was kind of a medley, but that is an example of me almost losing my shit and totally not losing it at all. Yeah, technology changes everything. So you ever get into an argument with a homeless person?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah. But this was one of my goals. Was always, I've told you this all the time, it would be nice to have enough material that when I stumble, I could almost just grab one. Yeah. And that's what I just did, just grab one, you know? Yeah. So I'm proud of myself for that set. How long was it?
It was 4:25.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. See, I think it's a pussy move to go under 3 minutes at a 5-minute mic, okay? Mm-hmm. So as long as I hit 3 minutes, I'm cool, because everyone might be like, oh, well, he's just he has a 3-minute set, and that's good for a lot of the pro places.
Right.
Okay, all the pro spots are 3 minutes. So if you ever drop to 3 minutes, it looks professional. They did not light me. That guy was not being professional about lighting.
So where are we going right now?
Wherever, to the 101. Oh, we're going to we're going to the Haha right now for the 6 o'clock, 6 to 8 mic. So I think I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something of the AB mic.
So you're gonna kind of mix it together?
Or start more, I would love to start, I was almost started with foreigners and then went into the homeless people one and whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. Depending on who's there, if there's anyone there that I know, I think I'm gonna do the set that I did last night with,
you wanna keep going straight or make a left?
Okay.
So you're gonna, depending on who's there, what?
Depending on who's there, I'm gonna do either the A mic or the B mic, or the A into the B. But I get 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'll do.
Cool.
And we're just getting started.
So we gotta be in there at 6. Hey, how are you doing tonight? Good. Yeah. I don't understand why everything has to be about race, you know, all the time. But, you know, the biggest dick in the world is probably a white guy, you know? But did you know the world record holder for the biggest dick in the world is also a fucking white guy? True story. People have a problem with race and different shit like the black Little Mermaid was even black. I don't have a problem with that at all. I'm just weirded out that no one had a problem with the black Harry Potter, and then we had to listen to him chant about Hannah Montana. I don't like Riddle. Anybody else hate foreigners? No? They don't know how to walk, they don't know how to drive, they have no etiquette, you know? And they're from some of the weirdest fucking places, like Indiana and fucking Illinois. I think the color of someone's skin is important though, you know? You gotta pay attention to that shit, especially when you're buying like flesh-colored pants. I don't need to see that shit. And there's other differences about race that I don't hear anyone talking about. Like, I've never seen a group of white dudes braiding each other's hair. I'm just saying, you know. Man. Okay, fine. Did you know that 95% of homeless people are black? And 75% of them are African American. Statistics are crazy. I'm from Chicago, and I thought that the CIA just killed all the homeless people there because we don't have any there, or not that many. But it's good to see that they're all okay. You ever get into an argument with a homeless person? Once, yeah. Yeah, I got into an argument with a homeless person the other day. I like to run my jokes by them. You know, or well, people in general, but sometimes homeless people are just great to catch off guard. And so I started telling him about, I walked up to him like, you know what my favorite love language is? And he's like, I think you need the romance language. And I said, no, love language. You know what my favorite love language is? And he's like, no, bro, you're talking romance language. A love language is a deeper thing. You know, it's like language of expression and stuff. I was like, you know, Spanish, bro. You know, and he's like, oh, okay. So we can all agree that French is not romance language, right? So I was like, fucking dude, I'm like, can I just tell you my favorite romance language? Did you know Romanian is a romance language? I didn't know that shit either. So anyway, I'm like, you want to know what my favorite romance language is? And he's like, I was like, it sounds a little like, you know, it transcends speech. It's like sexual grail, you know? All about feeling. Love is blind. I've been watching this show on Netflix. It's called Love is Blind. Have you guys seen it? Yeah. It's Nick Lachey's new joint. He fucking, I just thought the pitch meeting, you know, where he got the idea from was like, if I could have just had, you know, the people they don't see each other. They're between a wall. And he must have just thought, if I could have talked to Jessica Simpson for 5 minutes when I first met her without seeing her, my whole life would be completely different. And I'm sure that definitely sealed the pitch meeting. Well, thank you guys.